Hey guys, I am so stoked to see you tonight. I just told my special guest tonight that I probably should have chugged a Red Bull before this show. I didn't get up super early. Maybe I was up kind of late last night, but I better pull up the comments so I know what types of things you guys are saying. I'm so stoked that you guys are here tonight because my special guest tonight is two people that I've really been trying to get on the show for a while. They're kind of hard to nail down because they're super busy resellers and YouTubers. I have the link to their channel in the description of this video. Any of my moderators out there, feel free to drop their link all night long. 20 of you are here. So I want to say before I start this show that tonight's live stream is actually sponsored, you guys. I mean, I'm just saying, pulling out all the stops over here. So the sponsor of tonight's live stream is, let me collect this link real quick. I should have already had that. Tonight's sponsor is DC Ducks. And if you haven't heard of DC Ducks, DC Ducks is an up-and-coming NFT artist who wanted to invite you guys to check out his profile on OpenSea and on Rarible. I'm going to copy that one also. I'm putting both of them in the chat. If you guys aren't aware, DC Ducks is my 15-year-old son. He's a little entrepreneur. He's a businessman. He wants to be an engineer when he grows up, but I'm telling you, the kid could do anything in the world. He wants me to share those links with you guys tonight. And I don't know, maybe he just thinks y'all are super cool and you should at least check it out. See what types of stuff he's doing over there. He has this collection of ducks and they differ depending on which NFT you buy. And I think his NFTs are pretty affordable. But anyway, if you're into NFTs and NFT collecting, check out the links that I just dropped. And big shout out to Dello for being creative enough as a 15-year-old to think up this business idea. And he set this up like during his engineering class. So big props to Dello. You're awesome. You're going to do great things. Some other people that are doing really great things are my guests. I'm so excited. You guys know them. I feel like everyone in the chat probably knows them. I'm going to bring them out and let them introduce themselves to you. Here are you guys ready for this? The Hoogs.
Are you ready?
Hey.
And they're wearing Cha-Ching King merch. Oh my gosh. If Scott is already here, he's going to be so excited about that. So before I say hi to some people in chat, do you guys want to tell everybody a little bit about yourselves?
Yeah, I'm Connor.
And I'm Desiree.
We're the Hoogs. We are part-time resellers who mainly sell on eBay, Amazon, and Facebook. And we're also kind of YouTubers. So yeah, we do garage sales, thrifting videos, etc. Yeah.
I've seen enough of your numbers to know that you are part-time with full-time numbers. Like these two work a lot and they involve the family in everything that they do. So I know a lot of the people who are subscribed and enjoy my channel enjoy it because it is a family-friendly channel. You guys would really love their channel. They get their kids involved sometimes as well. They do a lot of garage sale video content, thrift store content, what sold stuff, even some packing and shipping in there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So you guys would really, really enjoy their channel. And the channel's gotten really big, like really quickly.
Yeah, the last couple of months have been crazy. So
yeah, it's been really good. So yeah, if anyone wants to drop that link, feel free. Let's go ahead and say hi to some people if you guys don't mind. Carla is here. Super excited to see Carla. And Angie Dayton Valley Deals is here today at dinner. I was like, Angie's got to be there tonight. She's got to be there because she's a huge Hoogs fan. Santa Claus is here, you guys, as is Swamp Picker. Hello. Josie is here. She said I got here early. That's awesome. Josie, I don't know if you noticed, but when I was on Dom Primetime Treasure Hunter on Wednesday, I was wearing the mood ring that you sent me. I was wearing it for good luck. And I just love that ring. It is like the most responsive mood ring I've ever seen. You ever get a mood ring, Desiree, and it's always blue or it's always black or like it's always one. This thing, like I'm going to start taking pictures of how often it changes color. Every time I look down, it's a different color. And it's sterling silver. And I think Josie sells them in her store, if I'm not wrong. So it's really cool.
My birthday's coming
up. They're so cool. I mean, they're never going to turn. You can have that mood ring forever. And she uses vintage stones, the lady that makes them, to make the rings. Doing it wrong is here, doing it right on Friday night, being here in the live. Aurora merch. And well, looky here, the Hoogs are there. Karen says, love your shows. Oh man, I'm so excited for tonight's guest. Oh, people are excited that you're here. Christy is here. This will be so fun. I hope we get to see the Hoogs kiddos. I think that they put the kids down.
Oops.
I was wondering, they shot him with tranquilizers, you guys. I was wondering if Desiree was going to have a baby on her hip tonight, but definitely
You never
will be
know.
fun.
Yeah, there's still
Yeah,
hopes,
yeah.
isn't there?
The kids could make an appearance. It's still early, guys.
It is.
Karen says, gonna watch while I do my class assignments. So weird saying that. Oh, Karen,
Nice.
have you went back to school for something? I love that there is more likes than people in the chat. Oh, shows the love. That's true. Trevor's here, you guys.
Hey, Trevor.
10th Street Market. And my dad is here. I'm sure my mom is here also.
Dad.
Courtney Bolo buddies. Patricia is here. 1987 Ventures Tracy. eBliss Reseller is here. I need to check out more about eBliss Reseller. Kristen was going on saying some really good things about eBliss Reseller. Are you guys familiar?
Yeah. We've talked with them a little on Instagram, but yeah.
Oh, yeah. You guys are in the same area, right?
I forget where they're based out of, but
Yeah.
they're pretty close to us, I think.
Yeah, somewhere Colorado.
Yeah.
Maybe Idaho-ish area. I don't know. You guys are all Western states, right? I mean, it's
All
not
blend
heavily
together.
populated over there, so you all have to travel to see each other, right?
True.
Yeah, my mom's here, and Liz Moore is here from California. Christopher Nutter is here. Last week I had 4 sales from hitting the like button. That is such a good point.
Nice.
Have you guys ever hit the like button while watching the show and made a sale?
Yeah.
It happens, doesn't it? I'm just
It
saying if it
Luck.
doesn't happen, your money back, right? Zach Utah and Bought and
That's
Gone
Zach.
is here. Drew and I were just
Yeah.
talking about those cool stickers that he had made. Did you guys see those?
His sticker, his logo, he changed everything.
Yeah.
It looks so nice.
I haven't seen the new one. I saw the one Drew. That's what we were talking about. Was Drew said, "Well, he changed it. You have to see it." And I haven't been on Instagram much today, so I need to go check it out. Is it on his story?
You're
I think
looking
it's
at
the
it.
icon,
That's
yeah.
it. The icon.
Oh, that's so tiny, girl. I'm not looking at anything. I can barely see y'all's faces from here. But yes, I saw this, and I did see that, and it had like the UPS logo, and he took off the logo though, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
It looks
Yeah,
so good.
it's super cool. I love those, and I designed a sticker this week.
Nice.
Ooh.
I haven't printed it yet, so I don't know. What do you guys feel like merch wise is a good price? Like people sell their stickers for merch, right?
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
What's a good merch price for a sticker? I'm asking you. I'm putting you on the spot right now.
$3 to $5, maybe?
$3 to $5.
That's about sticker,
Yeah.
yeah. Good sticker
Okay.
price.
Because I have a design that I definitely want to use for stickers, and I considered using it maybe for a poster. Interested in doing some posters. Dealing with Dalton is here. He says,
Dalton.
"The Hoogs." I don't think anyone can say your name without drawing it.
Yeah, it's true.
Boldly Grow is here. So excited to see you guys. Melanie, I haven't seen you in a little bit. I'm so glad that you're here. And Chad Christopher is here. Laura Gillette. That's just a beautiful name. Beautiful to say. And Courtney, thank you so much for dropping the Hoogs link. If you guys aren't subscribed, you definitely need to click and go subscribe and make it right back. They still make mood rings? Yes. Mood rings are so fun. Do you like them?
Yeah. I don't have one currently, but I might get one soon.
You better get that gold mood ring. Come on. I have one that is the coolest. So it looks like a clock almost, in that it has like a dot everywhere that there would be a number for a clock, and it has an R in the middle. So it's like my initial. And then instead of changing colors, it changes which one of the circles is lit up.
That's cool.
Is that nuts? It's from the 50s, and I bought it on eBay. It's the coolest
really
mood
cool.
ring, and it's like a gold tone. It's really neat. I forget exactly what they call it. Gino is here, you guys. Travis Griffin, Aurora Merch. I think I shouted out Aurora Merch. I'm sorry. Cajun Reseller, who just hit 2,000 subscribers on his YouTube.
That's awesome.
Man, that is so awesome. The Vintage Viking. Glad to see you here. I'm going to try to scroll to Lindsay, 10th Street Market's wife, is here. And let me scroll down to the bottom. If I didn't shout you out, guys, I am Crispy's Toys and Treasures is here. Hello. I'm so glad that you guys could join us. If you're watching the replay, I'm super excited that you're here also. I haven't been online much, Melanie says. Well, we've missed you. Isn't it nice to be missed? Thanks for the help with that, Rachel. Well, I mean, you definitely got there because you're awesome and your channel's awesome. And we just love to shout people out and try to help any way possible. I know when I was trying to hit 5K, like at the end of the year, just the response from the reseller
Mhm.
community and everybody sharing
Yeah.
my channel was just like that alone was better than hitting 5K. Like
Oh,
if it hadn't happened, just having everyone supporting me like that meant the world. So Annie Javelina Flips is here and I'm glad to see you. So you guys want to start out and kick off the show telling us something amazing that happened this week?
Yeah, we've been super productive this weekend, or my weekend. So my weekend's Wednesday, Thursday. We have a pretty large death pile, but we've gotten like 250 drafts slash listings done these past
In
2
the
days.
past week?
Past
2 days.
couple days, yeah,
Oh my gosh.
and a bunch photographed. So it's been a super busy week for us. But we got
So when will
We
you be
had this-
photographing and adding the photographs to these and getting them live?
we've already been posting
Yeah.
them. Yeah, I've probably done about 125 drafts total
Yeah.
out of the 250 photographed stuff that we've done. But
That's
yeah,
incredible.
We had this mindset when we were doing garage sales that we were just getting things at awesome prices. We're like, okay, let's stock up on as much inventory as we can. So in the winter we can list it all.
Yeah.
But it got a little crazy and now we have a lot. And so we're like, we
We
just
got
need to
kids.
get through it. And
Yeah, that's you're right. Sometimes you accidentally buy 462 cookbooks and then so you're stocked up, but you have to sit in the floor with the back pain and scan those 462
Mhm.
cookbooks. And it's a lot. Yeah, Melanie says that is amazing. And Tracy's like 250 drafts in a couple days. That's amazing. Oh no, Mr. Bill is here. Yeah, everyone's super impressed with that. So what was the key to getting that like knocked out? Did you just lock yourself in a room and say, I'm not leaving here? You have to bring my snacks in here. This is getting done.
exactly what we did. Yeah,
with the
we
kids
just
all in one room
stayed in a
for 2
room.
days.
Oh, wow. Yeah, because if you guys aren't aware, they have 2 young children. We're not talking about like teenagers or someone that could fend for themselves. What's the ages of your children?
Yeah, so Michaela's 3.5 and Wyatt just turned 8 months. So
Right.
he's
So
crawling.
like
and
I feel like if
doing
you have
everything.
a t-shirt, it should say, what's your excuse?
Yeah.
Because like you guys, Connor's
Yeah.
working a full-time job and Desiree is raising 2 very young children and they're knocking out 250 listings, drafts in a couple days, you guys. So it just goes to show you though, if you truly turn off the distractions, that's what I have to do when I am like actually after the goal. I have to make a list lately, especially, and then I have to be like, this has to get done today. I'm not going to bed until this gets done. No excuses. Like, do you guys do a similar thing?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
we
definitely
try.
make lists, check them off. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is funny. Of course, satire here, a little tongue in cheek. How does one do 250 listings in a couple days? Did you have to sacrifice your firstborn to the eBay gods? Wait, that's a ton of cookbooks. Ray, did you not see that I bought 462 cookbooks? If you need one, man, just hit me up. I was thinking about them today too, especially when I pulled your picture from when you and the 5 resellers met and they had that Nashville shirt. I was like, oh, they love Nashville so much. I hope that the Nashville Flippers are there tonight.
Aw.
We have a mega death pile from using the same strategy. So could be good, could be bad. Will you do it the same way next year?
Probably not all at once, but yeah, it's still good to have winter stuff because our garage sales dry up for a couple months. So
Yeah, that's true.
yeah,
I see a good deal. It's just hard to pass up, you
Yeah.
know?
While you
We-
stock up on merchandise at the yard sales, do you also find yourself stocking up on footage at the yard sales to like
Mhm.
sustain the channel throughout the winter time?
yeah, we just ran out like 2 weeks ago
Yeah.
with garage sale footage. So we've been moving into
Wow.
thrifting footage.
Well, that's excellent. And I don't think people
Yeah.
are necessarily expecting garage sale footage right now anyway.
Mhm.
So yeah, that's great. That's awesome. Santa said that SSK promo dates himself with a Mr. Bill. He might be the only one old enough to remember him. That's Saturday Night Live, right? Are you guys?
I mean-
He's like, sure, if you say so, Rachel.
Sounds good.
Angela's Heartland Resale is here and Barter Mania is here. Really glad to see you guys. Some people don't even have 250 active listings. How many active listings do you guys have in your store right now?
We're at like 930 right now. 930.
Wow, that's awesome. I love this idea. We need to do a reseller meetup here in Nashville. I feel like Nashville is a city people actually would like to visit. And seeing that it's only 4 hours from me and my in-laws only live an hour from there, this would be incredible. I am behind this and I will help you organize this because I could drop my kids off at my in-laws and then
Would
Drew
they
and I
take
could
ours
both go.
too?
Can they
Or
watch
I'm
Fortnite?
sure. I mean, she's super nice and she bakes and stuff. And I mean, if you guys want to have one where my parents live down in Florida, I could drop them off with them. And I'm just trying to get Drew and I both to a reseller meetup.
That'd be fun.
yeah.
And Drew said some people don't have any listings. He did have a few things listed on eBay. It's funny because when Drew and I met, he listed stuff and sold stuff on eBay, and I didn't. I was like, eBay,
Wow.
like, what are you, 1,000? Who eBays? Is that hilarious? I didn't even buy stuff on there.
Yeah.
So what was
mean-
the first item you guys ever sold on eBay?
Well, I used to sell my like
Yeah.
old video games growing up on eBay.
Really?
Yeah. So since I was like 12, so I would sell my old one and buy a new one. And then
Did one of your parents eBay or something? What
Yeah,
got you into that?
Well,
was-
like, kind of, but not as
yeah.
a reseller.
not my mom had an eBay account. I don't know if she sold anything on it or not, but
That's what Dello lists on my eBay account. Did you use your mom's account to list stuff?
yeah.
That's what Dello does.
Mhm.
That's so funny. I'll just show him your picture and be like, here's your future, son.
Cha-ching.
If NFTs doesn't take off, then here you go. Brian Claus, sorry I'm late. I was too busy listing 251
Always
items.
trying to
just
show
now.
us up. Always trying to show us up.
Melody says I have 243. And
Nice.
Chase Dreaming on a Budget is here, you guys.
Hey.
That's awesome. Mr. Bill is from the 70s, and so am I. I didn't realize Mr. Bill was that old. Well, that would explain you not knowing them. Because how old are you guys?
31.
30.
Okay, see, guys, don't treat them like they're 18, 19 years old. Oh, I feel like there are actually a lot of resellers in like early 30s. I feel like there's several.
bit, yeah.
Unfortunately, I'm like aging out of the early 30s. Can I say mid? How long can you say mid?
Up until 39.
Yeah.
39 is where you get to be late 30s.
Yep.
Until then, you're in your mid 30s. Okay, I can handle that. It seems just as appropriate as my last name is actually Bill. Oh, wow, he really is Mr. Bill. I never
Wow.
knew that.
That's great.
Huh.
Just babies.
Zach says Drew's the most popular non-reseller I've ever met inside the reselling
It's true.
community.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true. You guys say hi to Danielle, Yard Sales and Dreams. Let's see. In Vermont, where I live, there's no yard sales or flea markets till Memorial Day. When does the yard sale season kick off for you guys?
Probably similar,
Yeah.
like early May.
Yeah.
Now, do you have like a huge yard sale where you're at like 100 mile or 200, or something big like that?
We just have a lot of neighborhood garage sales
Yeah.
pretty much
So
every weekend.
nothing where people like travel in like that.
No.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Huh, we have a 100-mile yard sale around here, but anymore it's kind of went into like antique booth pricing and like
High
since
end.
people travel in, they travel in like they're going to an antique show or something.
Mhm.
But then you do have people that are like set up in their front yard. So you just have to be willing to travel. It starts about an hour from us, south of us, and then it goes till about an hour north of us.
Nice.
So we're like dead in the middle.
Huh.
But I feel like there's more of them up north because like the communities further south of us, they just don't do a whole lot of yard sales. So but so why do you guys prefer yard sales over thrift stores?
Because we can pay a lot less for items at garage sales, and there's a
I
lot
feel
of them
the
out
same
here.
way.
Yeah.
Do you feel like the items are nicer at yard sales too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Usually, better quality, cheaper prices.
Easier
Because
to
like
negotiate.
when people will throw stuff into like donate bags, they'll throw their trash, they'll throw their broken
yeah.
stuff.
Mhm.
The thrift store will put it out there. Like you'll get the bottom of the kid's toy box that has like a half a Cheeto, 2 Lego pieces, and a hair.
Yeah.
And then like people don't put that kind of stuff out at their yard sale. They'd be embarrassed, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Some people have no shame at their own yard sale, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And
love-
Desiree, you're right. You can negotiate better at a yard sale, right?
It's great. Like I negotiate with a toddler for a living. Like the garage sale people have nothing on me.
Nice. So do you have some negotiation tactics for us other than like acting like it's for your cute kids?
Most of the time it is for her, but she'll use it and then we'll resell it.
Yeah.
But yeah, Connor and I kind of, since there's two of us, we'll kind of see like who's talking prices and who's pricing up more if there's two people running the garage sale, and then we'll kind of go to that person. And
Yeah. You always listen to what the other people are negotiating if they're talking them down on prices and be like, oh, that guy's a little easier than the wife is. So we'll go to him and
or vice versa.
The husband is historically easier than the wife, you think?
usually, yeah.
Yeah.
I think so too. I think the husband's like, get this crap out of here. No one wants to pay more than a quarter.
Yeah.
There's a comedian, Drew. Tell me in the chat who the comedian is. I'm sure you guys have heard, but he has this stand-up about yard sales and this guy trying to give him 25 cents for a toaster, and it is hilarious. Have you heard it? Do you watch a lot of dry bar comedy?
No.
So dry bar comedy, it's all clean. Like there's no swearing or anything in dry bar, and he's a dry bar comedian, and oh my gosh, it's just so funny. Trevor says, I hit the like button and then within 5 minutes discovered that the used Lego set I bought today is actually new. Open box.
Yeah.
That's
Nice. What kind of
Great.
Lego set was it? I want to know what kind. Do you guys, do your kids play with Lego?
She's trying to.
Yeah.
We're actually going to take her to Legoland for her birthday.
Where's Legoland from? Like in California?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, that's going to be so fun. You guys are going to have a blast. Be sure to do the 4D movies. I feel like sometimes people skip those, and it is one of the best parts. Legoland in Florida, anyway. That's the one I've been to. They're just so fun and incredible. And the mini land, it's like, oh my gosh, the coolest architecture. The 5 resellers say their yard sales are so good already. Those Boise folks make a lot of money selling potatoes.
Oh.
Question that I'm sure everyone wants to know. Do you know any potato farmers?
No.
Mm-mm.
We stayed in a giant potato once.
Yeah.
You stayed in a wait.
Yeah.
This is its own story, and I have to know. You stayed in a giant potato?
Yeah.
What?
So for our New Year's Eve, their countdown is a potato drop. And so it's a giant potato that drops. And so they did like an Airbnb of one. And so you
I'm
like
already
rent it out for a
floored by
night.
what you just said.
It's so cool.
So they retired the old one and they got a new one. And the one they retired, this lady turned it into an Airbnb where you can stay at it.
And it's gorgeous.
The potato that drops, is it destroyed?
No, it's like a slow drop, like the New York one.
Okay, yeah, I like to think that thing crashes to the ground, and it doesn't. You're right. It actually just kind of slowly lowers. Wow. And so she turned it into an Airbnb. What town is this in case anyone in the chat is headed to Idaho and wants to stay in a potato?
Look it up.
I don't know what city it's
If
in,
you
actually.
Google like Idaho potato hotel, it'll be the first thing that pops up.
Sure, it's the first thing that pops up. I stayed in a yurt once, which was super cool. Have you ever stayed in any other like really like off the wall type of places?
I think this was a first for us. There's a there's a cow on the property, which is pretty cool. It's like a pet cow.
Yeah.
Wow, that's
Can
pretty
you give
cool.
us a wrench? I'll drop the link.
I don't know, maybe. Let me see. Chat something. Say something in the chat, and I'll give you a wrench from my. I think I can do that from my phone.
It only
I want to know where Car Season City is from. Hello from Southeast Missouri. I mean, that's where I live. In case you're not aware, I live in Dexter. Yeah, I'm gonna pull this up. I'll turn it down. If you comment something, oh, you did.
I did.
Hey,
Doesn't sound appealing. It's pretty.
there we
nice.
are. I just gave you a wrench.
All right.
You're so tech savvy, dropping links while you're chatting and live streaming and stuff.
There it is. All right.
I feel like you probably could sell the Cheeto at the bottom of the toy box, actually. Josh Sneed is the comedian, you guys, that does the stand-up about the yard sale, and it's hilarious.
Nice.
You'll change your mind. Bama Pickin' and Granite is here, you guys. Hello.
Hey.
We dig Spuds. Nikki, Gary, have you guys... What's that?
They're like an hour away from us. We haven't actually met them yet, but
you have to meet up. I can't believe you'd be so close and not meet up. But you know, Marcus Dixon's Pickens is really close to me, and I've only met up with him one time.
Yeah, I think they came out for their anniversary, but
we weren't garage sailing that day.
Yeah, we have to plan it.
I sold a potato the other day. It was in a what sold video, so you may not have watched it. But this little plush potato that Mrs. Idaho actually gave me. And I held on to it for all this time. And I was like, I'm not going to do anything with this potato. And it was in a bunch of stuff I was, going to sell. And I sold it. It was just like a tourism, type of thing. It's not like the pumpkin junkin, just like a ball drop. That's hilarious. Hidden Isle is here. Hello. Super excited. Okay, I'm back. That potato is huge. I may have taken your chair, Drew. My husband's trying to sneak in over here. Hey, Miss Q, I have a question for you over on Instagram when you have time. Are you going to share this share with me? He said he's going to stand. He wants to pop in and say hi to you guys.
The Hoogs.
True.
He's got Chase's shirt on.
Nice shirt.
I cut my beard just so you can see it.
He did trim his beard up a little bit, you guys. If you didn't notice, he cut what would you say, like 6 inches off of it yesterday?
Yeah.
Looks good.
I don't know if I'm saying this right. Car Season City. I'm in Fredericktown, a dot on the map. I mean, I've heard of Fredericktown. I think you guys are bigger than Dexter. But the best thrift store, Honey Hole. So Fredericktown, hasn't Dello had cross country meets over there? In Fredericktown? Yeah, we've been through there. Very hilly.
It's about an hour away from us.
Yeah, it's not really that far. Maybe I should go over there and hit some of these honey holes.
Since you missed my comment to the Hoogs, I wanted to jump in and say, hey, in person.
I'm sorry. I missed it.
Get right over it.
Yeah. Yeah, you did. It was like one of the first ones, and you skipped right over it.
Q said she didn't see my DM, so we all have technology issues.
I mean, well, I told her earlier that your daughter said that I was the best, so she probably just did it on purpose.
More jealous.
Yeah.
A little jealousy.
Yeah. I did hear that. Yeah. So anyway. So is there anything else spectacular that you guys want to tell us about that happened over on eBay? Or now, are you on other platforms or eBay exclusively?
We do a little like Facebook locally, and then we've been dabbling with Amazon, but not a whole lot.
You meet up with people for $20 in the parking lot?
No, they come to our porch.
You should not do that. You knew I was going to say that. That's why you stopped what you were saying.
We live in Idaho.
Idaho's very safe.
What?
So we
it's
live
very
in
safe in Idaho. That's cool. So anything spectacular happening over on Facebook local lately? Now, do you do local because they haven't offered you the opportunity to ship, or just because you prefer that?
We do local because the items we
items.
pick up are huge.
Yeah, some of the bigger items we do locally.
Yeah.
See, I need an outlet to be able to sell large items, but the large items that I pick up for a really good price, I would be able to pick up because no one around here wants them. So Facebook local wouldn't really work because no one wants them here.
Yeah.
Like I sold those fireplace pieces, like a fireplace accessory set, and someone had commented those just would not sell where I'm at, and I'm like, they wouldn't sell where I'm at either. That's why I got them for $8, but I sold them on eBay where anyone could sell. You know. Trevor says he does porch pickup too.
So
Christopher says you trimmed it. Oh, Brian says, who's the Amish man? Well, this Amish guy is my husband Drew, and he's actually trimmed this beard. It was longer than that.
Zach called me a good looking guy. So.
You are a good looking guy. I mean, if I do say so myself. We do it all the time, but it does depend on where you live. The way if they flake on you, they don't waste your time.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's true. And that's my biggest problem. Do you guys have a lot of people that you think they're going to show up, and well, I guess if it's at your porch, you didn't have to go out of your way, really.
Yeah, it does happen sometimes. We've done a lot of like Venmo payments, and then we'll just leave it out. So that's pretty nice.
Oh, that's good.
Pick it up. You don't have to talk to them or anything.
Then they're going to show up because they already paid for it.
Yeah.
Nice. Santa Claus
$12.25
gave me an early Christmas gift. Thank you so much for a super chat. Guys, this is going directly into the car fund. I added a substantial amount to my car fund today. Another great live stream. Rachel and Drew, Mrs. Claus and I were just watching the Hoogs video a few days ago with the older gentleman blocking the electronics aisle at the Goodwill store. Can you tell us a little bit about this? We were talking about this before the show started. So to people that haven't seen the video, maybe give them a little bit of a teaser and tell us why we should go watch this. What happened?
Yeah, there's these two guys that we've been seeing throughout the week that are they're basically like blocking the new carts. They're kind of like hanging out the aisle, and then when it comes, they just like swarm it and like
get out of here.
One of them kind of pushed my cart out of the way in the video
with our daughter in it.
Oh, you guys are so reserved. Yeah,
they're older gentlemen. You know, we're
what?
nice.
They're older guys too. I have to go watch this video.
The video's done really well for us. We had like 1,500 views in the first day, which is like,
oh, that's good.
Yeah.
The thumbnail was really, really great. And Connor, you just do such an excellent job from the editing to you guys background setups. I mean, I say Connor because I know you do the bulk of the editing, correct?
She shows up.
I just come.
she's beautiful in your videos. She's gonna attract your own crowd that way. And full of knowledge and information about reselling and shipping. And I mean, like, you work really hard, Desiree, but Connor does the bulk of the video editing, right?
I do, yeah.
Because you love photography as well, correct? And tell everybody like a little bit about your background and your love of photography.
Yeah, so I went to school for photography, creative photography. So I took some video classes, you know, some painting, drawing, all that art stuff. So yeah, I love cameras. I love, you know, this kind of video setup and editing stuff. It's just a lot of fun for me. So
yeah.
So that's why. Go ahead.
I was gonna say we've always had some sort of side hustle. So when we were dating, Connor had created a photo booth, and so we go to like weddings every weekend and do our photo booth or do wedding photography.
I've shot a bunch of weddings.
Oh, that's really cool. And that gave you guys an excuse to get dressed up for a date like every weekend.
Dressed up,
get a nice
free
meal.
dinner.
Yeah.
And you could wear the same dress every time and no one would know.
Exactly.
Yep.
I'm not
and
you,
now we have
Connor. That'd be
kids,
weird.
so like we can't really take the kids with us, and so then we found this new side hustle. So this is kind of his creative photography outlet now.
I love it. Yeah. That's what I like most about YouTube is like the creative side of it. I have to make videos that I really like because I want to enjoy editing them. Because when you're editing, you have to watch your own video 17 times.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, I think sometimes people don't understand. They think that you just kind of splice it together, and like your videos were just pristine right out the gate, but because of your phenomenal background in photography and video editing. And I mean, you just do a superb job. Even like your thumbnail layouts and everything are very, very good. Another reason to subscribe, you guys. We do porch pickup all the time, but we also have cameras, so feel better about it. That's true.
We do too.
Yeah, trimmed got caught in the garbage disposal. Is that what happened, honey?
Yeah.
You get caught in the garbage disposal? That would be terrible. Can you guys imagine me with scissors trying to cut his face out of the sink?
Face. Wow. How far did it
That's true. Patricia's right. Amish men don't have mustaches. They just have the beards. I wonder why that is. Now I'm going to go Google
so I
it.
don't get food.
Q said, I had 10 DMs today and no notifications. Well, I'm glad I told you. Oh, no. No. Don't restart now. My computer just told me that it wants to restart. Hopefully that doesn't happen.
You make us run the show.
I just hit the X, okay?
So if we go out,
listen, if we go out, we need you guys to carry the show, okay?
Right.
It's all you.
Keep those kids in the chat under control.
Santa Claus said he put those older
finally got a
gentlemen
wrench,
Goodwill on the naughty list.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Just check to be sure, but Dexter has about 8,000 people and we have just under 4. Oh, you are a little dot. Yeah, I mean it's such a nice city when we go there for cross country though. Which one is that? Is that the one that has the big huge park next to like the factory? Is that Fredericktown?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that's the one. Like there's this park with these trails and stuff. But
isn't that the one that got ripped up by the tornado we drove through?
I think so. Because there's two. There's like one of them is Farmington, right? In Fredericktown, and I don't think they're very far from each other.
No,
oh, I would have freaked out. I saw a dude rush into DI when it opened and almost pushed an old lady down. Oh, only be rude to people that you can beat up in a fight if necessary.
So make sure you can beat up everybody, Trevor.
Drew, do your best chef's kiss. Chef's kiss. You have to say that too. It's like a trendy thing to say. Say chef's kiss.
Chef's kiss. Is this or y'all just messing with me?
No, it is.
It's a thing.
He's so reluctant. Christy, thank you for dropping their link.
I feel like I'm just getting messed with all the time.
Here's a question for you, Brian. Brian says, how good is your telephoto lens, Connor? Is it good enough to do my eBay pics?
I could probably reach your photos from here. Yep.
Daggum. What kind of camera are you on right now?
The M50 Mark II Canon M50 Mark II.
Okay, gotcha. Do you just use a dummy battery while you're live streaming?
I have the one that you can plug into the outlet.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
is there a
dummy
particular
battery.
brand that you use for that? Because I'm interested in getting a dummy battery, but I just recently got a second battery for my Canon, and I went with what's the one with this Vivitar, because I don't want to set my camera on fire and use some knockoff crazy thing that's going to overheat. So is there a particular brand you use, or just buy anything?
We bought the Canon one off the website, but yeah, I would
figured you
use
probably went
I would
all
use a
out.
nicer brand. Yeah,
They treat their
don't
vendors
explode the
like
camera.
No, I know. That's what I'm just worried when you get the ones that, if a battery's $5.99, it's $5.99 for a reason. And
Exactly.
like that can destroy your really expensive equipment.
Yeah.
Melanie is headed out. Melanie, I'm so happy to see your
Bye.
beautiful face tonight and very glad that you were here. Jan, good. Don't get close to a ringer washing board with that long hair or beard. Yeah. We were talking yesterday. He was trimming his beard. He said, if I went a little lower, and I was like, and then I could cut my hair and nobody would even recognize us.
Just completely different.
I mean, I don't know. You and Desiree are in competition with your hair length. So.
That's true. Yours is really long, and I love your curls tonight. So
Thanks.
Beautiful. Haley is here. Hello,
Hey.
Haley. Lindsay says, are you mocking me? Lindsay says they don't have mustaches because they don't want to look like military men.
Oh,
True. Huh, that's neat. Mustaches were common in the Germanic states. Did I say Germanic right? With the military. So the Amish married men don't want them. Oh, okay. All right. Wow. Tornadoes recently hit here right next to my house. We're south of Farmington. Yeah. Okay. I often shop in. Yeah, we're not that far from you. We absolutely do go up that direction for cross country meets. Oh, well, Christy has a good point. 66 watching and there's 50 likes. If you guys hit the like, then you usually make a sale. You can't grow a beard until you're married in Amish country? Huh.
How do you know that?
I don't know. But listen, so have you guys had anything recently go a little bit south on eBay, but maybe you were able to save it? Anything bad happened recently on eBay that you can tell us something that we can learn from your mistakes? I like to learn from my own mistakes, but I love more than anything to teach other people so they don't have to make the same mistake.
Yeah, we had a bad thing yesterday.
yeah.
So we sold a mesh Wi-Fi router. It was basically like a few routers you can buy, put around your house to make your Wi-Fi a little bigger. And the guy messaged us and he was like, hey, it's not working. I'm having issues with it. It's not connecting to my network. So I walked him through how to reset it and stuff so that it would. And then he's like, oh, it's still not working. And I was like, oh, it's broken. So I'll just refund him. We've done that a couple of times where the item's broken. We don't want him to send it back anyway. Just refunded it. And then literally right after I refunded it, he was like, oh, it's working. So I called eBay immediately and was like, hey, can you cancel the refund? And they're like, no, once you've done the refund, that's it. So the guy got the Wi-Fi router and his $50 back. So
get out.
And he didn't say nothing.
Yeah.
About it.
I've messaged him a few times, but
you did message him hey, do you care to pay for that again since it does work?
Yeah.
And he's just ghosted you?
Yeah, just ghosted us. And the eBay guy was like, oh, there's no way to do it through eBay. So you have to ask for PayPal or Venmo or something to get the money. And I was like, that's weird.
Wow.
That once it's already done, they can't take it back. So
wow. Oh man, that stinks so bad. So it is such a learning lesson though. Going back, what would you have done differently? What will you do differently the next time?
Maybe just waited longer to give the refund. I kind of just did it right away just to be done with it, but
which was good customer service. I feel like you weren't totally in the wrong there. Wow, that's a tricky situation and not one that you hear of a whole awful lot. So I mean, it's also really great that you offered the customer service enough to try to walk him through setting it up and ensure that your customer actually knew how to use that, because we all sell items that I don't even know what it is sometimes, let alone how to use it.
Exactly. Yep.
I'm glad it was something that you knew a little bit about.
Well, I just Googled it. I was like, how to reset the router, and and there was a website front, like their actual website. The brand's like Eero or something, I think it is, EERO.
Yeah.
But it was on their
Wow.
website, like how to do it. So I just sent him the thing. I was like, hey, like you power it on, and then you like hold the reset button for 15 seconds. And it was like, it's not working. So
He said after 3 tries.
yeah, he said I tried it 3 times, it didn't work.
Apparently, 3rd time wasn't a charm. The 4th time was, and we'd already refunded him.
Oh man, that stinks so bad. Marie says always make them send it back, especially electronics. But Marie, if it's a heavyweight electronic, it's not worth it. But I mean, I see what she's saying, and then I see the other side. If it truly is broken, why would you want it back? And then you have to pay for shipping there.
Yeah, and then they'll open a doesn't work case against you, so you'll get a ding on your account plus pay for the shipping to get it back to you.
Yeah, and you've already spent $50. Say it was broken. You've already spent $50 on it broken, plus the cost of goods, another $10, $8, whatever. So you're at like $58, and then you're going to pay another $12, $15 to get it. Well, you guys live in Idaho. It's probably at least $15. I thought shipping to California was expensive until I had to ship to Utah this past week. Oh my gosh. I shipped to Utah twice this week, and holy cow, it was more expensive than California.
Wow.
Yeah, what's up with that, Zach?
What is up with that, Zach? I'm wondering if it's because it's so remote. I don't know.
Not Montana or anything.
Yeah.
Montana's pretty remote. Q said something so cute. I just wanted to read it real quick. She said, sorry, off topic, too cute not to share. Pam, who is her granddaughter, snuck and took a chocolate heart. And when she got to the middle school, she started dancing and singing because it had caramel inside. And she likes caramel.
That's great.
When she got to the middle, I thought she said to the middle school. Oh, that's adorable. Hello, KT Treasures. Super glad that you're here. Angie, we were talking about you earlier. She must have stepped out for a bit. She's probably loving on her grandkids this weekend too. Or she's saying hi to everyone new that popped in. Always make them send it back. Yeah, I don't know. That's just I don't know which one I would have do all over again. Yeah. I kind of agree with what you said, Connor. Maybe like waiting longer.
Yeah.
Being like, oh, okay, well, if it doesn't work, then I'll refund your money. And I have been, kind of known to wait a little bit sometimes on that. But then, like I say, it's such good customer service that you wanted to do it right away.
Yeah. I have a big customer experience or customer service background at my job. So, my job, we really focus on the customer service side of things, and it does really well for our customers. So it's kind of spilled over into our eBay business as well.
It's so crazy though, because I feel like at your job, the customer is always right. But on eBay, it's hard for me to feel that way sometimes.
True. Yeah.
Zach says, I did 2 full refunds this week for electronics without returning it. Utah is bougie.
No. That means you're bougie, Zach.
Yeah, Zach is bougie. We all know it. When my son was on the help desk, he used to Google all the answers he gave to users who called for help. That's hilarious. The help desk of what? Of eBay? Someone posted the other day about talking to someone on eBay, and they said something about, oh, I see you've been a user since 2005. That's as long as I've been alive. And I'm like, no way, because that would make them 16. So surely they were kidding.
Yeah.
Maybe they're close to or something.
2005.
They just lied about their age on their eBay.
My shipping seems reasonable everywhere since I'm in the middle of the country. I'm in the middle of the country too. Ship to Utah. Plus with the top rated discount, it helps. Signing out, headed home. Yes, we were tuned in at the pizza parlor. Oh my gosh, that's
so cute.
That is, yeah, that's cute. Dom is here. Hello. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do the voice. I'm gonna let Desiree do the voice. Desiree, do
what the voice?
Darth Vader?
I can't do that.
Say Primetime Treasure Hunter, and you have to say it in your best monster truck announcer voice. Primetime Treasure Hunter.
On the spot.
Like your Sunday voice.
Hey, Rachel, Drew, and Hoog Nation.
So you got to throw in Primetime Treasure Hunter.
This is prime time treasure hunter.
You sound just like him when you said that, actually. You sounded just like him. Can you guys discuss, will you leave negative feedback to other sellers? I received a dirty item, smelled terribly, like smoke too, sent message, and he ghosted me. Ooh, how do you feel about leaving negative feedback, especially when it's deserved? How do you feel about it?
Yeah, I mean, in that case, I probably would. But I'd probably try to return it first. Open up like item not as described because it smelled bad, and then go from there.
I had a forced return, one of my only returns in my entire eBay history, because they said that the item smelled, and I was like, that jacket did not smell, and eBay was like, you can't prove that, and forced the return. So you would get a forced return on it for sure. I feel terribly about leaving negative feedback because I know as a seller what it can do. I had Della ordered $100 assembled Lego set, like already assembled. What was that, like an AT-AT or something? And we get it. And I'm like, I'd love to see how this guy's going to mail this. He put it in a box.
Oh.
He just put it in a box. So when it gets to us, there's no instructions, in case you were wondering. And so, luckily you can get that. Lego has a website where you can get all of the instruction booklets and everything like right there online. And Della wanted to rebuild the thing anyway, but like stuff like that has happened. And I'm just like, how can you be such a so poor at this? How can you do this? But I just can't leave negative feedback. I cannot bring myself to do it. I've had people wait like a week or longer to ship an item. I don't know. It's hard. I feel like they'd have to do something really, really wrong, but it stinks that they ghosted you, Angie. That's not right. Rural locations will cost more than locations closer to major hubs if shipped with FedEx or UPS, whereas post is purely determined on zip code zones and distance from your locale. Good information.
Good to know.
Yeah.
Candace, I'm in Oregon, them Florida orders. Oh, I bet.
The worst.
Yeah, especially when it's South Florida and it takes forever to get there. I mean, it's like it. Oh, Dom really liked your voice. That's great. It seems like it just takes forever for anything to get to South Florida. I sold a train, but took pics of the wrong train. So I sent the buyer the one in the pictures and the one in the description. Oh, wow.
That's nice of you.
Yeah.
That's so stand up. Holy cow. They probably got that. And they're like, what? Talk about covering all your bases. I have a hard time leaving negatives. I would try to work it out. I would be sad if it's a full-time job for them and that hurt their future sales. Yeah, that's where I'm at.
Yeah.
Man, I don't know. That's a tricky situation, Angie.
Yeah.
Patricia, I'm in the Philly exurbs. Is that how you say that? And USPS made a region just for us. So our rates to ship to everywhere west are super high. Wow. Are they in West Philadelphia?
Born and raised.
Playground.
Go ahead. Pulling all shooting some b-balls up inside school. When a couple of guys who were up to no good mixing up in my neighborhood. I got in one little fight. My mom got scared. Said, I'm moving with your auntie and uncle in Bel Air.
Yes, you guys have to do an applause emoji in the comments and let her know how much we love that. Even more than your rapping, I love the look on Connor's face.
It's like the one song you could sing in.
You guys,
see Desiree and Joey bebopping along.
Oh, that's true. Drew could jump in with some beatbox. Yeah, the ADL Flippers just jumped in and they've been singing videos lately. Yeah, look at all these applause. Everyone's happy about that.
Speaking of the Flippers, the ADL Flippers.
Yeah, so I said they just jumped in. I'm new to purchasing items on eBay. How do I leave feedback for the sellers? After eBay beats you down begging you for it, you'll get a message. they'll ask you for it a lot. And then for buyers, you can only leave positive. So you can leave it if you'd like to. You can set it up to well, they're talking about purchasing items. So yeah, go to your purchases and then click on the purchase, and there will be a button there that says leave feedback. Yeah. Hey, Derek and Jasmine, we're super glad that you're here. Angie says, in same week, I had to remind someone to send my package. It'd been 10 days before I finally asked where it is. No message back. just a eBay update saying it shipped.
Oh,
I had that happen to me on Poshmark,
jeez.
and I still didn't leave them like negative. I don't know. I just get so worried about. I would rather
yeah.
not leave any feedback at all.
Yeah.
I don't know. Clap, 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 clap. Everyone at home goes born and raised. Are they really remaking that show?
Yeah.
I think
I think
so. I
so.
heard, yeah.
Oh my gosh, I saw the other day. You guys may have already seen this. I don't know. It popped up on a short on YouTube. But Will Smith was sitting down with some comedian, some late night show. He was talking about, he said that he was like a little far from home, and then he realized, he looks down, he's like, oh my gosh, I'm on low fuel, like I'm on push, you know, we've all been there. And he's like, holy cow. And then he reaches for his wallet, and he doesn't have his wallet. So he pulls on into the gas station, and he said that his wife was at home with the kids. He wasn't going to make her get out. And he's like, what am I going to do? So he starts looking around, and he sees this guy. He's like, that guy's in his 30s. He was a Fresh Prince fan. he's like, you can just spot him. And so I knew this guy was a Fresh Prince fan, and I started making eye contact until he finally saw me, and he rolled down his window, and he was like, Will, is that you? He said, I was like, oh, hey man, what's up? And he said, can I get a picture? And he's like, yeah, I'm gonna need $10.
I'm gonna need $10. Oh my wallet.
That's so hilarious. That's so funny. Vintage Vikings giving you some applause too.
Thanks, Ryan.
Patricia, I had a seller ship a 1930s glass electric clock in a priority videotape box with no packing or padding. Did it make it there well? I wonder if it made it there. Yeah, so Andy's talking about your sense of humor over here. And in case you guys aren't subscribed, let me give you a third reason to subscribe to the channel. Just because of the puns that Desiree throws into the show and the look on Connor's face when she does it. One of my favorite ones was when you guys found the CDs or the cassettes.
The CDs, yeah.
And
a lot of CDs.
What band was it that you found?
Oh,
The Beastie Boys? Was that?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
What was the problem with the Beastie Boys? Is that who it was?
I don't remember the joke.
Was it?
Oh, I remember it. She said it's not really worth a whole lot. I think we might have to give it away
Oh, yeah.
now.
Chili Peppers? The Chili Peppers?
Is that Beastie Boys that sings that?
I feel like that's Chili
Yeah, it
Peppers.
was Red Chili
Oh,
Peppers.
that's it. Red Hot Chili Peppers. Yeah. She said. And she said it wasn't worth much. And I just love it. I'm glad
Put
that
the
you
links
don't edit
below
those
if you
out.
want to see these videos.
Nice.
And he just shakes his head.
It's all the time.
Best.
All the
You
time.
guys compliment each other so well. Here's a question for you: Are you near Idaho Falls? The Navy used to have a prototype nuclear
nuclear
training
training.
facility there.
Yeah, we're like an hour and a half away from Idaho Falls.
Mhm.
It's on our
Oh.
way to Utah, which we do pretty often.
Connor beatboxes and Desiree drops the freestyle. Can you beatbox, Connor?
Absolutely not.
She
Nobody.
gave us her best monster truck voice. Could you give us a little beatbox?
I got nothing. Boots and cats.
Boots and cats, yeah.
I feel like if all four of us beatbox together, we
We could
might
Maybe
have a
it'd be pretty bad.
We
People
might-
would stop
We
watching.
might lose.
Yeah.
we might
a
lose some
few
people. And we might gain some new people. You should make a Fresh Prince parody video with that excellent video skills. You could.
She does. love-
Remaking it as a drama. What?
Aw.
Christopher's here. You say his name.
Christopher's here.
No, not Christopher. His
Oh,
YouTube
How
name.
about shit?
Okay. It
You're
sounded-
afraid to say it.
I am.
Chitty chit.
Shit.
Watch that clip too, Rachel. You told that story so well. Thank you. I heard someone say on Wednesday on Dom's channel, they said that I was a good storyteller. I don't know if that's true, but I felt it was a nice compliment. We got a lot of Monster High dolls in a Booberry box recently. Have you ever been guilty of needing to ship it out? You don't have any packing materials. What's the weirdest thing you've ever shipped an item in?
We don't ever have that issue because I work at
Yeah.
a grocery store, so we have
Ah,
boxes all the time.
yeah.
Cereal box.
He's
or
never
maybe
bought a box
Pop-Tart
in his
box.
life.
We've bought a few, but yeah, I get a lot at work, so
Yeah.
The clock arrived shattered. Wow.
I got negative feedback, right?
Hey,
Right there.
they appreciated your boots and cats. Now I'm subbing them. See, Connor, that's all it took. Anyone that can rap the Fresh Prince and sing Red Hot Chili Peppers are cool with me. That's all it took. So I would love for you guys to play a little bit of a game with us. Did you happen to bring, I didn't remind you, but did you bring a piece of paper, a marker? I feel like they can see half of your face. Okay, he's got a clipboard. He's got a pen. All right, so here's how we're going to play the game. I need the audience, whoever wins this, I need you to actually DM me because people never DM me their PayPal, and I don't ever get to buy anyone a drink. But here's the game. So I would like to buy someone a drink. I don't care if it's a coffee, if it's a very expensive soda, or if it's a drink at your favorite bar. I'm going to PayPal you $5, and that should buy most drinks, right? Unless you go to a ball game, and I'm buying you half a drink.
Or Starbucks.
Okay, some Starbucks. I'm gonna PayPal you $5, and this is to the winner of this game. Let's check these couple comments real quick before we play this. Trevor says, my wife made a big Facebook marketplace purchase for reselling today. I want to know what it was. Our local thrift sells trash bags full of plush for $1. So I've been using them as packing material.
Not a bad idea.
That's pretty resourceful.
That is so funny. Sonny wants to know if you could donate some of that beard over here. Sadly, I'm a 40-year-old who can't grow a beard to save my wee man life. Sonny, I saw Carissa was talking about your channel the other day when she was on with Miss Q, and she was like, he's such a nice kid. And I was like guilty of not having, I wasn't super familiar with you. And I'm like, well, how old is Sonny? And then she's like, well, I shouldn't say he's a kid. And then no one could determine how old you were. So I'm glad that you just revealed your age, and now we all know, because I'm like, now I'll never know how old Sonny is, and now I do. Oh wait, clipboard, they've been practicing, no doubt. Should we let them use the clipboard, you guys?
It's up to you.
Use some of that beard as packing material. Do you guys know hair is compostable? Do you have a compost pile? Oh, you don't? I was going to ask it, would you ever trim your hair and throw it in the compost pile? For some reason, that's just super weird to me.
I mean, it's better than the other compostable stuff.
Yeah, but the alternative would be throwing your own hair in the garbage, which is also a little weird. So I want you guys to think of either the best thing that you thrifted this week or the best thing that you sold. Just think about it. Don't say it out loud. Carissa is the best. Yeah, you're right, Sonny. Compost my hair, boldly grow, compost their hair. Now don't say it out loud. We'll let you use the clipboard because I'm trusting that it's going to be super artistic. Which one of you is doing this first one? Okay. Connor, go ahead and put that clipboard up on top of your head. You may be at work for this part of the show. You may not have seen this one. But what you're going to do is you're going to draw what that item was and tell us, are you going to draw the best thing you picked up or the best thing you sold recently?
Picked up.
Okay. So go ahead and draw it. And chat, I'm going to put the word start in the chat. So everything after the word start is going to be official guesses that actually count. We're going to play this twice. And so he said picked up, right? The best thing that he picked up.
That clipboard might actually make it harder because he's having to hold his arm around the clipboard.
That's true. That's true. We just throw all of our hair clippings in the guest bed. Well, it's better than clogging the drains with air.
I just sprinkle mine on top of my food.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. I'm excited to see what this is going to be. He's getting like seriously detailed. This is like my drawing of you. If you guys aren't aware, the Cha-Ching King bought a shirt from me, and I included the drawing of my drawing of Drew and Drew's drawing of me in that package. Okay, go ahead and show them what it is. And you guys have to guess the first person.
Sorry.
You picked me up. Wow.
That's pretty good, right? Wait.
Show it again. I'm just seeing close. Oh my gosh, it's so good.
I'm the best.
All right, sorry.
My stomach hurts so bad. Oh my gosh. What?
Oh,
I can't even go on.
They should restart.
I broke the show.
Oh, that's so funny. You guys are literally crying over here. That's the funniest thing that ever happened on this show. Don't die, honey.
Oh,
I have to see
man.
that picture one more time. Which one of you drew this? That's beautiful. Hold it there for a minute. It looks just like him. That's how long his beard was, in case you guys. Who drew that?
It wasn't me.
Connor, you drew that? That is so good. Oh my gosh. I hope that everyone, Nikki and Gary just joined in. And they're probably like, what the heck is happening?
What did I miss?
I'm gonna go back and watch
How
this.
did you sneak that in?
Just so I can laugh. Oh, I can't
Explaining
even,
that.
guys.
You were like, he's getting details. And he pops
I
up.
have to scroll up so far right now. Oh my gosh. Hang on. Now before you show that, I gotta tell Christopher, thank you so much for this. I'm remiss. I didn't see it. A little tip for Rachel to buy some coffee while she contemplates the disposal of hair. That's true. That's true. That's awesome. Thank you so much, Christopher. I appreciate you, man. Like a ton. I'm just beside myself dying laughing because that's like something really stupid I would do. And nobody ever gets me like that. So someone said a shirt, shoes, but they already had these ready. And then all of a sudden they're like, wait a minute, that's true.
Wait,
Boy.
don't film yet, 'cause we should start. We should just start again.
Let's
and
do a
then-
different
Okay. Yeah, we should. Now they're okay. Since you guys were already
I don't
guessing,
see it, so
I'm gonna put start. Okay. And then go ahead and show us. Okay, let it focus here. So here is what he actually picked up. Oh my gosh, that picture was the best thing ever, Drew.
I think we've already lost the chat, though.
We might have. They're all Nerf gun.
not a Nerf gun.
It does look just like a gun, but he's saying it's not because he read all those before. Paintball gun. Trying to see if I can guess what this is.
There it is.
An RC car.
RC car.
Oh, that's perfect. Get it really close so that it focuses for a second. I can see it now. That's the little controller and the
Nice.
wheels of the car. It did look like a gun.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. It's an elephant visiting the Metropolitan Museum. One of these days. If my next guest would just draw an elephant visiting the Metropolitan Museum and have that prepared like the Drew sketch was prepared. Oh my gosh, that's the best thing ever. If you guys wouldn't care to just send that over to Missouri, I will actually like frame it, and that's incredible. An RC. Okay, so who said RC car? I need to go back up. Crazy Thrifter. Okay, Crazy Thrifter. If you will DM me your PayPal information over on Instagram, reseller Rachel Strickland. I think we have a conversation on there. So just DM me what your PayPal is, and I'll send you $5 to buy a drink. That was good. I know I'm still laughing so hard about the sketch of you. That's the funniest thing that's happened in my life this week.
I know, and I would expect something like that from like Scott or something.
Right?
I'll just like pull it out.
I did not expect that from Connor at all. Not at all. You guys were like sitting on that too. You were so quiet.
Yeah. I mean,
he acted like he was really drawing, but he was drawing the gun. So
I did draw I did draw.
Wow. I'm gonna win one of these nights. Well, hang on, Miss Q, because we're playing a second time. Desiree is going to play and do since he did the best thing you guys picked up, you have to do something awesome that you guys sold recently.
Ooh.
So don't tell us what it is. Think about it, and you're gonna draw it in your head as well. I know. If this is a picture of me, I might pee my pants.
That would have been a great idea, but
do it twice.
That was the funniest thing. Oh, my makeup's probably like half down my face because I laughed so hard I cried. That was like when you and I were laughing on my Instagram story about don't draw it down there. You gotta draw it on your head.
I'm not. I'm looking at what I want to do, and I'm also checking on the baby.
Oh, you mean the Voldemort laugh in different languages?
Yes. Did you watch that?
No.
Okay, we'll DM it to you later. So we saw they took. Okay, you know the movie Harry Potter is like translated in languages all over the world, right?
Yeah.
Well, at this certain point in one of the movies, Voldemort laughs, and they showed what the laugh sounds like in these different languages. And it's the funniest thing ever. And we laugh so hard. Oh, my stomach hurts so bad.
It just gets funnier
the more you watch it.
Listen to them all.
Oh, it's so hilarious. Prepare yourself for a Rachel drawing. Well, you mean it's going to be really, really good? Is that what you're saying? I will DM you. You are good luck, Rachel. I won. I know. I saw that. I was like, Crazy Thrifter won. I saw that. I was so excited for you. Okay. All right. So Desiree is going to do the best thing that they sold, or something phenomenal they've sold recently. And as soon as she shows it to you guys, I will write start in the chat. I'll try to compose myself while you guys are guessing. That just looks so much like you. You're such a good artist.
Thanks.
Okay, are you guys ready? Okay, go ahead. Show it to them. I put start. You got to get close and then leave it there for a second and it'll focus. Oh, okay. Don't guess, Drew. I know you know exactly what it is. Don't tell the chat what it is. Back up just like an inch and down a little bit. Okay. Yeah. All right. Getting just a little bit closer. So we have shoes. Oh, that moved quickly. Shirt, shoes, belt, jacket. Checks the Hoogs sold listings. Let's see. Radio, camera, Walkman, camera, purse, radio, camera, game system, cassette player. Has someone already guessed it? Cassette. Don't show them what it is if they haven't. Cassette player.
It's been guessed.
It has.
Camera.
Oh, it was the camera?
Yeah.
Oh boy, that was up there too. Let's see. First one, was that the 5 resellers?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so excited they haven't won. What kind of camera was it? Get it really close and just hold it there for a second. Or tell us all about it. One of the two.
So Pentax 35 millimeter film camera.
How much does that say?
165.
Wow. Okay, I have some vintage cameras and I need to just DM you like a picture of a lot of them and you'd be like, check that one, and that one, and the rest of them are junk.
Yeah.
I think Trevor's off his game here recently.
I know, or he's trying to let other people win.
He's like,
Look, he said camera. Winning. He said it eventually. but the 5, they're just like, hey. Looks like a GameCube. Show us the picture again. Now that we know it's a camera.
That did not look like a GameCube.
A battery.
It's a strap. And then...
Oh, you got the little box and everything. Hey, that's a pretty good blind photo of a camera. Maryland Cap Eagles card. Oops. Nice. Excellent drawing. Excellent. That was fun. Oh man, that was the most fun I've had in a while. And I was so crabby earlier today, so I really needed to laugh like that. I typoed that. Oh, the 5 resellers beat you because you typoed. That is so good. Someone screenshot that. I mean, it's uncanny. That looks just like him. If you could just add, like, first of all, will you mail it to me? And second of all, will you add a little bubble that's like, Rachel is always right?
No.
So it looks like he's saying that. Or, like, he already calls me a queen, but I need him to say that I'm always right or something.
Yeah, we could do that.
Christopher says, I guess I'm not that good at guessing. Did you guess an elephant visiting the Metropolitan Museum again, Christopher?
That's his.
He did.
Maybe one time.
A refund at the Metropolitan Museum.
Oh, asking for a refund. Nice, because he's already been there. That's hilarious. That was wonderful, you guys. The prep work that went into that was just fantastic. So I have an ugly thing, or I guess kind of an eBay rant. I don't mean to ever rant to be negative, you guys, but just sometimes I want to know how other people feel about things. So my ugly thing about eBay recently is just my frustration for other people, for new sellers. So take for instance, my parents have recently gotten back on eBay after a hiatus. They had tried eBay, but didn't have really great success with, like they were successful. The items he was selling were like $200 and more. I'm like, you're better at this than I am. But then they had a few bad transactions with bad buyers or scammers even. And now he's gotten back on there. here's my rant and my complaint is that I feel so bad for new eBayers that aren't getting the new experience we got when we started years ago. Because when I started, eBay was not full of scammers seeking out and targeting new sellers the way that it is now. Now it's like as soon as you get an eBay account, they're like knocking on your door, asking you to, phone them, contact them outside of eBay, PayPal them, Venmo them. Like there's some ulterior motive, and they target these new eBayers, and it stinks so bad because like I know that there's people that could have financial freedom by resellers, and I know that there's people that could work for themselves and be self-employed, and there's so many people that could do so well on eBay, but these scammers are going to like scare them off the app before they even get started.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, as for eBay to be as old as they are, eBay's like at least as old as I am, right? Maybe, I don't know. When was eBay founded? In the 90s, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. So I'm just saying at least they're 30 years old. I'm 36. So if they're 30 years old, like why don't they have more policies in place or some type of technology to like circumvent these scammers? But then you realize the scammers are so tech savvy that they're probably going to find some way around that as some workaround anyway. And they're always going to be like advancing along with the technology. So I'm like, what's the best thing? Would it be us seasoned eBay sellers encouraging and coming alongside the new eBayers and telling them like you're not alone, like everyone goes through this where someone tries to scam you on eBay? Like what's the best thing that we can do to try to help them, I guess, especially since we have a voice in this community? Do you guys feel like it would be beneficial if maybe even we addressed in future videos like new eBayers being scammed? Like how can we help, I guess?
Yeah, I think definitely making people aware of the scams is good. We always tell people when they start an eBay account to like just take a couple dollars and buy like 15 items for like the penny items on eBay, just so you can get some feedback so that people aren't targeting you in the beginning.
So you think that's one of the targets is the fact that there's zero feedback?
Yeah.
And I don't know on his, like he just recently listed a few items, and one of the items he listed was for $249, and within a few hours someone made him an offer for full price. And so like again, if we kind of like if we made videos addressing like here are the scams and here's best case scenario, here's worst case scenario, here's what could happen, because like that's the conversation I was having with my dad today, and I thought if he has that question, other people have that question.
Right.
And since they're new eBayers, a lot of times I look at what questions they have and I'm thinking, well, that means other people have these questions too. I don't know. It just really frustrates me because like he said, I just blocked all the buyers.
No more scams.
And he said to me earlier, he said, I like eBay. I just, don't like the buyers. I just need a platform that's all sellers. Well, you're not going to make any money that way. I mean, yeah. So do you have any advice for the new seller that is feeling frustrated because their first transactions have turned out to be scams?
Yeah, I would just say mainly the feedback is probably what we've, at least seen. We've helped our friends, a couple of our friends make eBay accounts, and they've had similar experiences. We've had them just buy a few like penny things to get the feedback up, and the scamming has definitely stopped. But definitely maybe making people aware. I don't know, maybe like we could like open a new account and like see what scams happen to us and then make a video about it. Like that could be a cool idea.
That'd be cool. Yeah, that'd be pretty neat. So buying penny items, what you're talking about, I remember doing that when I first opened my eBay account because I wanted even to source items, but I also wanted the feedback. So I bought like cell phone cases from China, and they were like 5 cents and stuff, And so, I mean, they may have went up to 90 cents with free shipping. And so I would order items like that. And then the seller doesn't always have to give you feedback, guys. But what Connor is suggesting is that the seller would then be like, oh, great eBayer, and give you positive feedback. And so you would have something of an eBay score. That's really good advice.
Because we definitely noticed with our friends, at least when they got to a certain point in feedback, like the scams just stopped. So like after they had like 15 or so feedbacks, then it would be like no one would target them anymore.
Angela's Heartland Resale, eBay should send out a letter when you sign up to make you aware. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking, I mean, scam videos, you know, as well as I do, scam videos do so well on YouTube as it is. So why not an educational scam video? Why not, instead of just the sensationalism of like, hey, I got scammed, like, you know, maybe this is a video I need to put out of these are potential eBay scams, just so that people are aware, because nothing infuriates me more than someone being taken advantage of, you know?
Yeah.
And Adam says, network, make friends with experienced sellers and ask for help. Always ask for help. I mean, I'm sure you guys DMs are the same way as mine. They're always open. If I don't check it until the end of the day, I promise you at least daily, but I'm on there probably 27 times a day. I'm going to check your DM. I'm going to respond to you. If it's something I can't type out really long, then I'll voice chat you. I mean, if we need to FaceTime and go over it, you know, I'm usually pretty willing to help. You know, sometimes time is in a crunch, but that's where we need like all of us that have any type of a platform in the community to come together and be willing to help people, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I agree about the feedback before beginning. So do that even before your store.
Yeah.
Maybe I should create an eBay listing for 1 cent free shipping for 1 positive feedback. I bet it would help a lot of folks. I thought about that. You know, if you created 1 cent listings in like the trading card category, then you could technically do it with a stamp.
Yeah.
I don't
53 cents or 54 cents for a stamp and just send them a card.
Yeah, I wish that eBay would open up the standard envelope into other categories. Like photographs should definitely have a standard envelope option.
Yeah.
Stickers, like there are some stationary items I feel like that standard envelope should be an option, don't you? Have you ever got to use that? Do you sell any cards?
Yeah, so we've been testing out that a lot lately, actually. I've been selling a lot of trading cards, and my opinion on eBay standard envelope is not very good.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'd say we've probably sold like 100 cards in the past two or 3 months, maybe, and like 10 to 15 of them have gotten lost somehow. And there's no guarantee with the tracking number that eBay gives you. And then if you try to contact the post office, like it's eBay's tracking, it's not the post office's tracking. So
because an envelope doesn't have tracking.
Yeah, exactly. So, and then most of the time they don't even get scanned in, so it doesn't even show that they made it to the post office.
Really? I had no idea. I'm glad that you share that type of information. I mean, I know it's not something positive to talk about, but it's something that we need to know, because I've never had a reseller share that with me. All this time I thought I wanted standard envelope, but maybe I don't. Maybe I just always need my buyer to pay, $3.50.
It's cheaper, which is nice, but yeah, there's been some issues with it that we've been having for sure. And then it's like, I feel like it's almost like a target for the post office workers, because it's like, it says like eBay standard envelope, like, so it says they know it's like a trading card. So like, if you know, I don't know.
Now eBay does stipulate that it's only on trading cards under $25, right?
$20, yeah.
$20. Gotcha. Brian says, I've been selling on eBay since 2003, and their treatment of sellers just gets worse every year. You'd think at the very least they protect everyone who uses their site, not just the buyers. It would be in their best interest. That's true, because I understand that without the buyers, eBay wouldn't exist, but without the sellers, they truly wouldn't exist. I also turned on immediate payment as well when I started to force payment. That's true. You can turn on immediate payment, and you can block buyers that have unpaid item cases in the past 12 months as maximum as you can go, right? Do you guys have that on?
We do that too, yeah.
Buy from a big seller. They usually give automatic feedback. That's true. Or even buy eBay shipping supplies. If you just open the store, they give automatic feedback. Do you guys use their shipping supplies?
Yeah, we buy some of their padded flat rate, or not their flat rates.
Is that what you get with your code?
Yeah.
Do you hate their tape?
Their tape's pretty bad, but we still sometimes use it.
I use their tape, and I just hear so many resellers saying it's really bad. And it seems like I get different batches though. And if you get the dark one, I got the dark one, like the dark blue this time. And this is the first time I've ever had this happen. If you pull it hard enough while you're wrapping a box, it rips in half.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
And I've never had that happen. If it continues to happen with this set, I'm actually going to contact them and ask them to send me more, because it's like, I need it to stay together on my packages. Yeah. 0 current hits for 1 positive feedback. Trevor's over here trying to sell these. Wrong show at night. No voting. Yeah. No voting tonight, man.
You can vote.
Did you guys tune in the other night, Wednesday night on Dom Primetime Treasure Hunter, the thrift battle? You got to watch the thrift battles. They're down. I think they're officially down to the Elite 8. They might still have some in the Sweet 16, but they're so educational. They're on Wednesday nights and they're so good. I just sold something on Poshmark, must be because I hit the light. If you just sold something on Poshmark, something must have moved because that's crazy. Oh yeah, patches. That's another good thing that could be standard envelope. No. I had quite a bit of positive feedback from buying on eBay for years before I started selling. Never had an issue of scammers, thankfully. Yeah, you bring up such a good point. I'm going to include that. I really am going to make a video about this. I'm going to include your advice if you don't mind. I'll quote you, okay?
Good idea.
I've purchased digital content on eBay before. Have you ever sold anything digital since you're so tech savvy?
No, I have not.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Like you could sell even if it's like a PDF of something. People have, I mean, that's digital content. You could do something like that. I've seen people selling their Fortnite accounts, which you're not even allowed to sell Fortnite accounts, but I've seen people selling like gaming accounts and stuff. Yeah. Oh man, I was editing a video and missed the Hoogs wearing my shirt. You didn't miss it. You didn't miss it. They're right here.
A lot. Like a lot of good stuff.
You did. Oh, Scott, you missed the best picture ever. You just have to go back to the drawing game. That's all I'm going to say. If you can imagine, Scott, that Connor drew that on top of his head in about like 27 seconds. I drew it for Cardi, and within a day had someone asking me to text more pictures to their phone. Poshmark is the same way, Angela. Yeah, so beware. It's not just eBay, but it just stinks because it stops people from getting onto the platform. Have you all experienced the missing eBay listings like Harry Tornado talked about a few videos ago? Absolutely. Have you guys?
We haven't really noticed like just stuff going missing, but like if something like doesn't get paid for it, it doesn't always get relisted for us. We've noticed that.
Gotcha. Yeah, I feel like I do have to relist, and whereas I used to not have to. But sometimes when I'm calling through inventory, I'm like, wait a minute, I don't know if I've like seen this to adjust the price lately. Is this still listed on my store? And a few of the items, I feel like it's always the same items that drop off. Like I have a Donald Duck poster puzzle over there, and I guarantee you it's not on my store right now. And I've already relisted it twice.
It's crazy.
I don't know what that is. Josh is here. Flip Spine's fun.
You missed everything too.
He was cracking me up the other night in Dom's live. So in the thrift battle, Antique Nomad was my competitor, and he had this flag from the Masters golf tournament, and it had all these signatures from all the golfers on it. Wow. And I had these Dawn power brushes was my entry, because if you guys aren't aware, and I want to share this with everyone here, these Dawn power brushes go for $90 on eBay, and I paid 33 cents a piece for these. I got 4 of them. So this was my item that I brought, was 4 of these, and he had that flag. And Josh says, will that power brush take ink off of a flag? They were just cracking me up so much over in the chat. It was hilarious. My husband is currently doing my inventory. We have about 3,000 listings, and so far about 100 are gone, and he's only about a quarter way through the inventory checking. It's worth checking, especially when you said you guys have over 900 listings.
Yeah. So one of the issues that we've been experiencing is we made a video about it, but like when we draft from our phone, it changes the price to the suggested price that eBay has. Yeah. Mm-hmm. We actually sold a Cricut last week that we were going to list for $100 for $32 because it suggested it, and she bought it like right away. So we sent it to her. But
when I'm doing the drafts, I always have to go back and double check the price and the shipping. Those are the 2 things before you actually send it out. You guys really do have the best customer service. Yeah. I followed something in your store one day, and you sent me an offer like within the hour.
I send offers out immediately.
It was really fast. I was like, he's watching this.
I'm thinking about their customer service, and then remember that first time you saw those Rothy's, the red ones? Yeah, I canceled all the orders and went for a bigger sale. Anyway, I'm trying to pay my bills over here. Okay. Somebody messaged you. Listen, get the tire marks off my back, okay? Christopher says, when I started, I took a week and bought 200 digital download photos on eBay for 1 cent each and had 182 feedback. Shut up. You can get
digital download feedback photos for a cent.
Buy a photo.
Oh, that's perfect. Dad, if you do that, I'll
Wait.
pay for all your photos. That's amazing.
Pretty good
When
idea.
he started, but when was that? When did he start?
I don't know. What makes you think Christopher hasn't only been doing this 7 months? You don't know.
I just don't.
He's so good. There's no way he's been doing this for 7 months. Adam, I am super glad that you're here. It happens all the time, especially after site app updates. Yeah. Joe Colbinson. Hey guys, so glad YouTube just told me to watch you guys. Love seeing the Hoogs finds at sales. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, they find some pretty good stuff. You guys found anything weird lately?
That thing.
I mean, it's not weird.
It's pretty cool though.
Yeah. This will be in our video probably tomorrow, but I found this little type package. Put it right there.
Is it the nativity set?
It's a Hanukkah
No, it's a
set.
Hanukkah set.
Oh, Hanukkah. Okay, I told you my
That's not
eyesight isn't
weird.
really that well.
Yeah.
I have the Little People nativity set, and that's
We do
kind of a
too.
bolo. Yeah,
Yeah, that's
so
like
cute.
$170 for that.
I bet Hanukkah's probably even harder to find than Christmas stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Where did
But-
you find that at?
Nothing weird.
That was at a Goodwill for $6.
Christy said, I think that tape is ugly. I get boxes with she orders boxes with her shipping code. So you guys are usually perforated tape. You guys are usually the poly mailers, the padded ones you said?
Mm-hmm.
Do you ship hats in boxes like baseball hats?
Yes.
Are you a hat aficionado over there, Connor? You're nodding your head like
Nope.
is there any other way?
Don't get Derek
Yeah.
started now.
I like hats.
I made the mistake of sending one not in a box and got chewed out by a buyer
Ooh.
in the
Yeah.
feedback. They left positive, but they were like, this should have been in a box. And I was like, I'm sorry. It arrived undamaged.
Smashes. Yeah. Bend it. You'll get creases.
What
Not
hat
good.
was it?
It was just a baseball hat.
What kind of baseball hat?
Something vintage, I'm sure. If I sold it, I'm sure it was cool. Yes, I got my tape with the coupon this time, and I'm having some issues. Yeah, Q, I'm really thinking, I've never complained to them, but I'm thinking, and they're big enough, they'll probably just send me some better tape or send me some more tape. But I don't know. It's kind of bad this time. I don't know. Rachel, did you ever talk about eBay's winter updates earlier? No, I haven't. I don't ever talk about eBay updates. Do you guys read when they do the spring seller update, or do you sit down and read all that? Listen, we're amongst friends. Just be honest.
No.
Thank you for saying no. Thank you for saying no. I don't either, and I feel like if there's something big enough, I'm going to hear about it in the community. Is that irresponsible of me?
No.
Yeah, probably.
Q said they fixed Posh. Sharing is default again. First of all, when I search on Posh, Desiree, I don't know if you search for much on Posh, but I do. I always sort it by however I want it, relevant or lowest to highest or just listed. I never keep it default. And second of all, we have been begging them to get rid of sharing as a default forever. They finally do it, and all everyone does is cry about it and complain. Why did we cry about it? I didn't, but I'm gonna say we so no one feels attacked. Why did we complain about it when it finally happened?
Yeah.
Are you guys on Poshmark? Did you say?
No.
Okay. You don't have a dog in this fight. I understand. You're Scott's amazed at something.
It's probably the picture.
It probably was the picture. That
You're
was a
just
while
that far
ago.
back.
Okay. I'll scroll down to the bottom. I'm sorry if I missed anything. I'm going all the way down to the bottom, you guys.
I'm not.
Courtney says I never click the eBay update. Oh, here we go. Now I feel better. Christopher says I don't read the updates. I just wait for someone to make a video about it.
You should be making the video.
Yep. Someone makes a video and tells me all the highlights. When Drew looks around, I think he is making sure the badgers are not trying to get
Who? What badger?
the raccoons.
What badger? That's not a raccoon.
We have all kinds of animals around here.
We have never seen.
Do you guys have wild animals in Idaho?
Not
No,
where
they're
we're
all
at, but
paid.
yeah, there are lots in Idaho.
You're not very rural where your house is located?
Not
No
currently. No.
bears.
We were eating dinner earlier and we have this glass door 2 feet from our dining room table. It's just a glass door that goes out onto our elevated deck. This is a 2nd story deck. And there's a raccoon just looking in the window at everybody.
You know,
At our kitchen table. He's 2 feet from our table. We're like,
And Israel's like, open the door.
yeah. Our son wanted to, Mommy, we have to
Let it
trap
in.
that raccoon. Yeah, that's interesting. So did you guys have anything ugly that you brought to talk about this evening? My ugly being, I feel for new eBay sellers that are unfortunately targeted for scams.
Yeah, I mean, our ugly was kind of the two guys at the thrift store,
Yeah.
guarding the aisles and pushing our cart.
They
But
are.
we've seen them all week, so that's been fun.
Yeah, we just keep running into them, so I try to like steer clear.
Yeah.
Yeah, those I'm wondering if you'll meet him again. Christy said she complained about her last set of boxes that she ordered from eBay shipping. They weren't lined up correctly and they sent me another batch. The last set of like the 7x7x6, like the almost cube USPS boxes, what are those called? Like the number 4, I think. I have gotten some of those that aren't lined up. When you close them, there's a gap.
Yeah.
Have you experienced that also?
Yeah, we've noticed that on like the medium flat rate boxes. Yeah, there's like a like half-inch gap on the top.
Huh. Poshmark added search your own closet. That's pretty cool. I usually just search by brand if I'm trying to find something. And the only reason I search my own closet is when I sold it on eBay and then I can't find it. And I'm like, oh, I know what happened. I bet you I sold it on Poshmark. And then I go to Poshmark and search by brand. And then I'm always so disappointed. 5 resellers agree with me. We begged for this. That's my boy. I need to come pick him up. Oh, the raccoon. What's up, raccoon?
Yeah, you bought him, Josh. He's been waiting.
Did he buy the raccoon?
Yeah, he's going to use it for Halloween decoration.
Yeah. You can search your listings alphabetically to check for duplicates. That's a good idea. There's a nice little tip there. Closet search is a game changer. I don't care about the search sort. Okay, well, I'm glad you guys are bringing up the closet search.
That's good.
So why not Poshmark? Why don't you want to get into Poshmark?
We don't love the social media aspect of Poshmark. Also, we don't have a whole lot of time to do any other platform besides eBay.
Gotcha. I mean, it's my money maker is eBay anyway. I had a buyer open a case for item not received. Item was stuck in St. Louis for 2 weeks. I issued a refund and the package was delivered the next day. That sounds a lot like your first story.
I'm not even a reseller, and I don't understand why Poshmark wants you on their site 24/7.
I don't understand what they gain from it.
Nope.
And like I talked about, maybe my video before last, or maybe it was my last video, I was talking about sharing on Poshmark, and I'm like, if anything, this makes me never want to open their app. Because I'm forced to be on it. So I'm never opening it just for fun. Occasionally I'll get on there if I want to search for like vintage Coach or Gucci, because those are really the only things I search for all the time. So I'll get on there, or I was looking for Hermes hair highlighter because I had some recently and it was the most beautiful highlighter and I ran out and you can't buy it in the stick anymore. Anyway, and I searched by relevant, lowest price and all that. But I don't get on there like for fun. Oh, I need to plug up the laptop. Will you hand me that? I don't get on there for fun because they force me on the app all the time. Yeah, I just don't understand that. I'm glad we saw that before you guys had to carry the show all on your own. FYI, fees went up. It is what it is. For example, promoted listings are charged like final value, including shipping now. Plus 3.3% increase in final value fees, etc. Man, that's going to totally dismantle some people's belief in free shipping or not. That promoted listings are charged on shipping also. Closet search on Poshmark is truly awesome. Hello, 5 resellers. Use Google. There's a duplicate listing tool for eBay. Oh, that's neat. We have raccoons in the suburbs too. We just call them trash pandas. I've heard that expression.
Trash pandas.
That's so adorable. So do you guys have anything super exciting coming up over on your YouTube channel? I feel like you're half in the screen here.
Oh, sorry.
We got a new video dropping tomorrow.
A new one tomorrow?
Yep.
Is this thrifting?
It's a thrifting video. Yep. We've basically just been doing one video a week on Saturdays currently until garage sales start back up.
Nice. Have you guys considered, Scott's also disappointed that you can't buy Hermes highlighter in the stick anymore. Have you guys ever considered doing a live show over on your channel?
No.
It's like the easiest answer ever. You're like, no, never considered it.
I mean, even to like be on yours tonight, it was like dimming all the lights in the house, closing all the blinds so the kids thought it was nighttime, because if she
Getting
sees
them
the
to
light
bed.
outside, she won't go to bed. Getting them to
Yes.
bed to jump on here. It's just
It's still daylight there.
I can imagine it being a lot. That's why, like, one of you could host it one week and the other could host it the next week. Would you guys? Yeah, that would be hard. You guys are like bread and butter. You go together and really complement each other well, even like in your all your pre-recorded videos, everything that you have. But when you're in lives also, you're two very different personalities, and like I say, really complement each other well. Christopher says the eBay tape doesn't stick well to the eBay boxes.
Or the other boxes.
No, yeah, some of them. We have been testing different categories on Mercari right now. I have abandoned Mercari. I still have some money over there. I need to go pull it out. Oh yeah, my wife needs to share her big Facebook Marketplace purchase. Yes, Lindsay, tell us what it is that you bought. Do you guys source on Facebook Marketplace?
sometimes.
Yeah. I search it most mornings.
So you'll just get on there in the morning and look and see what everyone has.
Yep.
Gotcha.
It's been a little less since they changed their like formula or whatever. Like it's harder to search like the new listings, like stuff that's been posted quickly that you can snipe up. But you still get on there, find some good stuff.
Scott said he's also trying to trick his kids into thinking it's nighttime, so he can't do a live, which is weird because his kids are adults. So that's just odd. Whoa. Lindsay bought 50 Cabbage Patch Kids. Wow. What?
Dang.
Oh my gosh. Craig's mom, Pittsburgh Picker's fiance, is going to be jealous of this pickup. Holy guacamole. 50?
It's a lot.
How much did you pay for 50 Cabbage Patches, Lindsay? Here's a question for you guys. If you guys have any questions, please, definitely drop them in the chat. What would it take for both of you to move to reselling full time? Since you're so good at it.
Yeah. If we didn't need insurance, we would definitely be full time. But with the kids, it's like, why risk it? So my job has really good insurance and really good retirement, so we're sticking with it for now.
It works out well for you. You never feel like overstressed trying to do both or anything.
Yeah, I've cut back my hours a little bit, so that's helped a little bit with the business. But yeah, that's awesome. The 5 resellers said we're this close to giving up on Mercari, then we get one more sale. It's a blessing and a curse. I have no idea what I'm doing with them, but I'm quickly trying to learn. Oh my gosh, yeah, you need to find Craig's mom on Instagram. And like I say, it's Pittsburgh Picker is where she's at over here on YouTube. And she knows everything there is to know about Cabbage Patches. And she's going to list them. That's so exciting. They have some fancy RGB lights. Yeah, talk about your cool setup back there. Yeah, those are just Amazon floodlights that we got that change colors. And guys, they are on their curtains. Is that amazing? Really, you're just the most resourceful people. Photography, I had some great 1K plus items that sold this week. Love the great weeks. He sold a water ionizer. Did you see that? So he picked it up for $400 and sold it for, I think he's right over $1,000, wasn't he? Wow. Yeah. And I'm like, but the key is how many resellers would have been gutsy enough to pick it up for $400 in the first place? It's true.
If we knew what it was, we probably would.
Yeah. We've been known to spend some money on items.
Yeah. How much should I have paid? And then immediately she says 130. I would say paying $4 at Cabbage Patch is a great price because I recently bought a lot at $4 and I thought that was outstanding. Depends on which ones you have. Lindsay, one of the things you want to check for that I've learned from Sarah is that if they're made in Spain, those are extra money. If they have dimples, if they have one tooth, if they have a spot for a pacifier, the pink hair ones, I recently sold a pink hair. It's like a mauve color for close to $50. If you have a clown, those sell for extra money. I mean, there are so many nuances to selling Cabbage Patches if you're going to list them individually and get good money. But I would say $130 for 50 of them. You did really well. Great. That's great. Less than $3 a piece. I would have picked that up. Would you guys have bought that?
Great.
Yeah. I don't
would've
know
bought
too much
that,
about
yeah.
it, but I love a learning experience. So I would have been all about it.
That's what I feel like these cookbooks have been. So I got 462 cookbooks for $30. Would you have picked that up?
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's looking a little more apprehensive than she is.
I think I would have been more apt to pick those up
Yeah.
than him. And I would be the one researching them.
I mean, we picked up like 900 new era hats recently. That was a lot.
Yes.
Holy cow.
But yeah. We paid like $2.50 a hat for those. So that was pretty good.
Wow. And you'll make bukus off of that. That's what I was like with these cookbooks. I only have to profit $2.25 off each one to have profited over $1,000 on this lot.
Yeah.
And I mean, it seems like a no-brainer because the first few that I listed were, $30 a piece, and I paid $30 for this entire lot. I found one that is the first edition, the Better Homes and Gardens Red and Black. I got the first edition, second printing of that. One like it recently sold for like $167. Mine has tape on it. One with tape on it just sold for $87.
Pretty great. Yeah.
That was one of these 462 books. So I agree with what Desiree said. It's a learning experience. If nothing else, I paid $30 for an education in cookbooks.
Yeah.
That watching a video about cookbooks is I'm never going to learn what I'm going to learn from doing these myself. One thing I have learned is that the celebrity cookbooks are trash. Don't pick them up. They're not worth anything. Martha Stewart, Rachel Ray, I don't know. I picked up one that was Tony Danza. Like none of them. They're worth $4.65 with free shipping.
That's yeah.
That's because celebrities can't cook.
Which Amazon floodlights?
I'll send you the Amazon affiliate link.
I was about to say, if you have an affiliate link, you need to be dropping that in your description. My Ring Power Light cord broke earlier this week. That's my bad. Oh, that does really stink. I just got the new blow molds listed now to figure out boxes. Oh, truth to that. Well, Connor could send you some boxes from the grocery store. I'm going to the auction tomorrow to try to win a Tiffany vase that is coming up for sale. Ooh. Now, Christopher, my mom recently bought a crystal ice bucket with a gold rim. And while I was researching it, trying to help her figure out about how much it was worth, because she said she couldn't find any markings on it. I want to know just how much is a crystal ice bucket worth. I saw a Tiffany one that went for only $30 or $40. Now it went at auction, so perhaps that was their mistake. But Christopher, do you have any advice for us? Maybe in the chat, give us some advice on is Tiffany always marked just Tiffany, and how could they have gotten more for that? Because I couldn't believe that it only went for that. Rachel knows too much about Cabbage Patch Kids. I don't know as much as Sarah does though, and a lot of what I learned, I have learned from her. Nope, I'm tired of dolls. I still have 500 or 600 left to list. Wow. Hey, Scott. What's an air hat? They want to know about those hats that you picked up. Carla.
So the brand is called New Era. ERA.
New Era. So it's like the flat bill style.
Yeah.
So like all the sports teams, which I don't know sports. And a lot of them are even like college teams. So I'm sitting here Google lensing all the sports on the hats while I'm trying to list them because I don't know what.
Oh, that's a great tip to just Google lens like the team logo. So you see you're getting education in sports too.
Go sports, right?
North Georgia Flipper is here. Question for you guys. Who does the editing for your videos? The hat video editing was incredible. What software are you using? Scott arrived after I bragged about your incredible editing skills, Desiree. I'm just kidding. Connor does all of the editing. He's like a photography degree. So what software are you using for that, Connor?
Currently just iMovie because it's free.
Really? Okay. Yeah. Gotcha. I'm not an Apple user. I use Adobe Premiere Pro because I don't have access to iMovie because I'm not a Mac user. Let's see. Air hat is no hat. I sold 6 vintage mechanical pencils for $40 in 3 hours, paid $5 for them. Wow. I love that. Vintage pencils is my jam. Have you guys ever found any?
No. Didn't know that was a thing.
Can't say I've ever looked for them though either.
Christy wants your affiliate link as well. Tiffany or TLC. So if you guys say TLC, that would be Tiffany.
Huh.
I never knew that. Tiffany Lewis Comfort. I never knew that.
Interesting.
Huh. That's interesting. I would expect like T and Co. you know,
Yeah.
to be like, that would be something that you could find on jewelry or something as well. That's TLC. I would pass that up.
A TV station.
Well, yeah, that's the Learning Channel. Ask my
The
wife any
Learning
questions you might have about Cabbage Patch, but give her a week. Yeah, she'll be an expert on it in a week for sure. That's kind of like with reselling. Don't you feel like you're a temporary expert at a lot of different things?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
New Era is a great brand for hats. Question, Connor, how long do you spend editing your videos? Scott and I have talked about this a lot because we've seen some people that are like, oh my gosh, it took me 30 minutes to edit this. So Connor, tell in the real world how long it takes to edit a video.
Probably 5 to 8 hours to edit the videos.
5 to 8 is longer than even what it takes me.
Yeah. I do a lot of chopping, and then so our style is where we thrift for a little bit and then we talk about the item, which takes a lot longer to like get that into place and do the transitions and stuff. So I'd say about 8 hours average.
You guys should definitely be subscribing to their channel because they're putting in a lot of hard work. I mean, that's a third job when it really boils down to it. I mean, yes, it is a creative outlet and everything, but it's a third job. And I do wish that people knew how much time and energy really goes into YouTube. Like Drew has said that, would you say you never realized how hard it really was?
Yeah, because, well, especially whenever most of the stuff that you think about, I used to think about YouTube as just people holding a camera in front of their face.
Yeah.
Like talking.
Vlogs now.
But it's come a long way since it started.
So since Angela says hats are easy to list, store, and ship. So since you bought so many of them, what hat boxes specifically did you go purchase? Or are you just using your free boxes?
My free boxes. So we have like it's like spice grinders at work, and like that box is like perfect for hats.
Oh man, so you can be like, we need more spice grinders this week because we sold 18 hats.
Yep.
I never imagined learning so much about random stuff, Monster High dolls to car parts. Oh, that's true. Oh my gosh. And people will be like, how do you, but I can't resell because I don't know so much. I'm like, do you think I came into reselling knowing this?
Exactly.
Absolutely not. The Hoogs taught me everything that I know. And I tell people that. And I'm like, I send them to your channel. I pass out business cards in Walmart.
Great. Thank you so much.
The videos are truly professional looking, and Desiree is hilarious. Yeah, we were just talking about her being the funniest. So Connor, you're always so composed in your videos, and you have to tell me, like, where does that composure come from? Because like we were talking the other day, and Drew said that you could come across like, I don't know, a 57 Cadillac for $2. And how would he describe it?
No, I said it would be like you'd pick up a Ferrari for like $2 and you'd be like,
oh, that's cool.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. We picked up this, and we'll make about this much money off of it, right?
Oh. That's cool.
And you're just like the same tone all the way through it.
Just a mellow guy.
I mean, I'll throw this out here. Shameless plug. The video we're posting tomorrow when he found the RC car, I think that's the most reaction I've ever gotten out of him before.
So we all better watch this because Connor really reacts. Okay. No. I wonder if that's like a customer service background too, is you just have this like stoic face most of the time at work?
Yeah, a little bit of that, but also I played baseball for 16 years and I was a pitcher. So having to have that like poker face on the mound is like,
I can see you as a pitcher actually on a baseball card.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's hilarious. Yeah, that you absolutely have a poker face, and I like squeal out loud in the thrift store, and it's just me, and nobody cares anything about what I'm buying. And I'm like, let me show you guys. And Desiree, I'm sure you do the same thing.
I do.
And he's like so grounded. That has to just that's wonderful, really. Like sometimes I need more of a poker face. Do you have a tip for me on like putting on a straight face and acting like I don't care whether or not you sell me this at a yard sale? Because I bet you get some good negotiating like that.
I love negotiating. That's probably my favorite part about garage sales. But
really?
Yeah.
I never negotiate. Like ever. I just pay them what they want.
Really?
We are. Oh yeah, you're talking about the comedian. What's his name again?
Josh Sneed.
Oh, it's so funny. Write down Josh Sneed.
Oh, I already did. It's on my notebook.
Okay, I'm gonna try to find it and post it in my story later. It's hilarious. That's why you're the king. He says that's a baseball reference. Is that a pitcher reference thing?
There's a message held for review. It's a baseball reference, but it could be taken wrong.
Oh yeah, I can't even see that, Trevor. I'm gonna let my mods take care of you and put you in timeout. I came into reselling already knowing everything. So Scott was basically born with a knowledge of everything vintage.
We had a feeling.
Me too. Takes practice to get that poker face down. That's true. I love to negotiate. I'm like, how much for all of it? Or can I make a pile? I'm scared to make a pile because I'm like, what are they going to price it at? Are you scared too?
No, the piles are like my
That's the best
favorite.
part. Yeah.
You pile it up and then they don't see, like, if you have a name brand and it's in there, sometimes they'll just like, oh, $1 for that, $1 for this. And it's like, wait, what?
I kind of lose track of what their prices are. It works good. Works really good.
He said OMG. Yeah, he's not seeing that. No one can see your comment, Trevor. You need to clean it up.
Somebody posted it.
Had everything in the pile.
Never negotiate. You're doing yard sales wrong. I never negotiate. I won't negotiate like at a thrift store or anything. I'm just like, and this isn't like a jab at anybody. Obviously, in this business, you're going to make more money if you negotiate. But I just feel like I'm already making money on it. I know I'm going to make money on it. Why not just give them what they want? It's so shit. You're telling me not to do that.
I mean,
most of the yard sales around here are pretty cheap, though. Anyway,
they are.
I mean, it's like a quarter or 50 cents.
And a lot of the people that do yard sales around here, like the rich people in our town, just donate their stuff. And the people that are having yard sales around here, like, are having them because like they need the money. I never negotiate. Negotiating is reseller poker. Maybe I need to try it sometime.
Except the 100-mile yard sale, you go out there and it's like antique dealers.
That's true. That's true. Like, I probably would try to negotiate a bit there. Or I just walk away if it's too high price. I'm gonna try y'all's technique, and next time it's too high price, I'm gonna try to like make a pile and then tell them to put it all back if I don't like the price. Sales were slow the last few weeks. Then all of a sudden, the last 2 days, sales started coming in for me. Good. We were talking earlier before the show started about how both of us had inadvertently maybe a little bit of time off in January, and our sales are suffering now because of it. We'll get back into it, right?
Yep.
Get back on the horse. I mean, I'm not stopped by any means, and I've had some pretty stellar days. I just know that my sales have suffered from just still even from us being sick in that long time of not listing and stuff. They get happy that they're selling it all. They just want it gone. That's true. I clicked show for his comment. It should be there. Let me see. Is it up there?
Yep, it's up there.
I don't see it. Nope, it's not on StreamYard. It's probably up there somewhere. It's not up there.
Yeah, I'll go get my phone see if I can see it.
Okay. Q says I always use the make a pile or buy all of it. I have a pitching story. I had tickets to a Rangers game a long time ago, but I went fishing instead. It ended up being Nolan Ryan's last no-hitter, and I didn't even keep the tickets.
Regret.
Who's your favorite pitcher?
Randy Johnson was my favorite pitcher.
I had his card when I was a kid.
Big unit.
I bought an autograph Papelbon picture once when he played for the Red Sox. I got to see him pitch. He's a pretty good pitcher.
Nice.
Rachel, I'm the same way. I don't negotiate. I just pay them what they if I want it bad enough. Yeah, I don't know. I just do. I don't always negotiate. If the price is good, I'll just pay it. That's true. Maybe
the same.
I need my commenting privileges revoked for a bit. What did he say? Do you want to read it?
He said, I want to take Connor deep. Baseball reference.
I see why they held that for a review. Okay. Wow. YouTube is on top of it. If YouTube can be so on top of that, then eBay could filter out some scammers.
That's pretty good, yeah.
If it's too expensive, I just shoplift.
Well, I had Instagram hold one of my comments because I used the word rat.
Oh yeah, tell them about the time that you went to Instagram jail. Tell them about it.
Well, all I did, there was a picture of an old Steve Martin movie on this page that I follow called My Blue Heaven, and they're all like a bunch of like Italian mobsters and like police protection. And whenever they meet, one of the things they just kept saying is "you dirty rat," all that stuff. And so I put that in there, and they locked my account down because I put
completely blacked out his
"you
Instagram.
dirty rat."
Like they said that it was like hate speech, like it was racist,
like I was hate. I was being hateful.
And put him in Instagram. I've never actually seen someone in Instagram jail, but basically, like the top bubbles would come up, but if he clicked, nothing was there, and it was all black. Wow. He couldn't scroll through anything.
Locked my account down.
Jeez.
Is that crazy? So yeah, I've seen a lot of people recently like lose either their Instagram or their YouTube channels. I mean, you think about like how much time goes into building your social media.
Yeah.
And then several of them, take Flip the World, for instance. Cajun Roots Reseller lost his YouTube. They've spent years, and these are like monetized platforms, and then they're just gone. No questions asked. Can't get a hold of anyone at the social media, platform to talk about it. I mean, does it make you consider it's crazy, right?
Yeah. Yeah. So basically one little thing could just ruin everything. So
yeah, because with Cajun Roots Reseller, he clicked on, but someone said maybe he didn't even click on a bot that had a vulgar picture. And YouTube completely shut down his entire account because of that picture appearing on his video.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's nuts. Yeah, very offensive to dirty rats, Drew. You should never have said that.
Well, I'm sorry. Clean rats, whatever.
Poshberg went back to old search. I don't know if you said that or yes, we did talk about that a little bit. Drew Profit Monsters is here, you guys. Hey guys, sorry I'm late.
No, you're right on time, man.
Drew, if it looks like I have tears in my eyes, it's because, let me just catch you guys up if you weren't here. When we played the game earlier, Connor was drawing on his head one of the best things that they found, which we didn't even talk about the item that you found. We just said what it was. And this is what he pulled up, Drew. I laughed so hard I cried and my stomach hurt. So we're just having the best time over here.
And then we get to relive it. All over
again. It was just so funny. I'm gonna go back and watch it. That's probably my favorite moment of this live ever. You're right on time. Oh, she's talking to you, Andrew, huh?
Yeah. I don't know.
Andrew,
I will answer.
I tried saying thanks for the grocery price increase, President, with his name, and it blocked it. Weird. Can't even say anything about him. Oh, wow. It blocked you saying that, huh? He said, "What the? Why is he a reseller? How on earth did he draw that?" Does it not look just like him?
He drew that in 20 seconds.
Yeah.
Oh my
on
God.
my head.
On top of his
not
head.
Looking at
On top of his head without looking.
So have you guys seen the videos where like someone has a piece of paper on someone else's back and they're drawing a picture and then that person's drawing what it must feel like?
Yeah.
I want to do that with Drew on one of the future lives.
What are you talking about?
That'd be fun.
Like if you were turned around and I had a piece of paper and I'm like drawing on your back, and then you have a piece of paper and you're drawing what you think I'm drawing based off of how it feels. It's really fun, especially if you have like a chain of people.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
Like telephone.
Those are good. Yeah, that was good. Drew is trying to get everyone to change careers recently. Yeah. Oh man. So you guys have a new video coming out tomorrow, lots of thrift store content coming up, and then we're going to be into the warmer months before you know it. So there'll be a lot more yard sale content seeing you guys. Give me some negotiating tips because that's what I really need in my life. So what was the verdict with the chair thing, Rachel? I know I probably missed it. Here's the chair thing. Unless I can get Connor to try it right here on live, I have yet to get one single male who will take me up on just trying it on camera. Evan Flippy McFlipperson said he was stuck in a hotel without a chair, or he would have tried it. He can't wait to get home to try it. No one else will try it.
Scott said that he was stuck up against the wall.
But no one will like video it and show it. Connor, do you know what we're talking about?
I think I saw it on Instagram. Yeah.
Would you try it? Would you be willing to try it on that wall behind you?
Like,
you have a chair?
He's sitting in a chair.
Well, this is a heavy chair. Here.
Drew said I'll try it tomorrow because Drew is like similar build to you. So because everyone's like it's because Drew's young or it's because he's like physically a certain shape, and so is that it? Like Connor's young.
What shape am I?
I don't know. Connor's young and physically fit, and some people are saying that that's the thing. But I've seen young guys on like YouTube and stuff not be able to do it.
Turn the camera.
He's gonna do it right here.
Because of some people's padding? Is that what it is?
Stop it. Maybe your chair was too light.
I just put my head on the wall.
Well, you have to start at the wall and take 3 steps back. So you like heel to toe. Your foot is on the wall, and you heel to toe 1, heel to toe 2. So you should be at the end, like 2 of your feet from the wall.
2 of my feet.
Big screen him. Okay. Yeah, great. Good point, Drew. Oh, I just kicked them off. Hang on a second. Hang on. Oh.
It's just us now? Oh, okay. Can you hear that?
Is it just us?
All right, I'm just gonna go for it. Did I just put my head on the wall?
Yeah.
Like this?
Yeah.
Then what?
Pick it up and then stand up.
Like that?
Damn.
We're saying it's a lie.
It's a
Like,
lie.
how is that? You're not supposed to be able to do that, basically.
Yeah. Apparently, your hips aren't built for doing that.
This TV right here.
That's what they're selling everybody anyway.
So we can all see you. Yeah, I don't know. You can do that. Drew can do that. My son can do that. But I've had so many guys message me like, I can't do it. It's impossible for men. It's supposed to be impossible because of your stop it. Because of your gravity.
Maybe
Dad bod.
Leanne says crickets. That's what I'm saying, Leanne. It's a little anticlimactic when you I went into my son's room, my 15-year-old son, and I was like, I got a challenge for you. And he's like, what? Because he's 15. And I was like, come in here, let's try this. And I showed him, and you guys seen it on my Instagram story was live how it happened. I was like, okay, so here's what you do. And he's holding the phone. And then I have him go over there and try it. He's like, what? Because he's 15. And I'm like, you're not supposed to be able to do that. Oh no. It's a come on for hip replacement surgery. I could do it. I tried yesterday. You might have tried, Trevor, but you didn't tag me in
There's
it.
no video footage.
Yeah. If we don't see it, it didn't happen.
I mean, it didn't even happen. It's not on Instagram. It's my womanly figure that allows me to do it. I don't know. I have no idea. So to answer your question, Drew Profit Monsters, that's the first time that I've seen another male outside of my house attempt it, and he could do it.
Big screen him.
So if everyone here would just go ahead and try, then that'd be great. OMG, Rachel, I just sold a vintage luxury women's mink coat for $410.
Wow.
Wait. Did you hit the like button before that sold? Because
Definitely.
I hear that's the ticket. $410? I have a couple furs that I haven't listed yet because I wasn't sure what type of fur they are, but holy cow. What's your buy cost for that? It was probably part of that estate he bought, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You're thinking the same thing. I got to see what he responds before we sign out of here tonight. Are there any other parting words, or if you guys have any last questions to put in the chat for the Hoogs, are there any other parting words while Drew tells us how much he paid for that coat? $50 at a garage sale.
That's great.
You didn't say let's go.
Another thing is who would have paid $50 a garage sale for it, because there is a mink coat right now. I think it's mink because it's a really thin fur at my thrift store for $40. And I was like, $40. But now I'm kind of thinking maybe I should go back and get it. Ooh, hit the like button and no sale. I need to unclick and smash it instead. Yeah, for sure. Smash the like button.
Smash it.
Garage sale minks. Any other parting words for our folks? Give them some words of encouragement for this upcoming weekend to stir sales and encourage them and motivate them.
Let's get motivated to list some stuff.
List. There you go. You can't sell it if you don't list it, right?
True.
Lock yourself in a room for 2 days
with your kids.
And just list.
If you don't have kids, take the neighbor's kids, right?
Yep.
You guys heard it here first. Do you know my catchphrase well enough to tell everybody what they need to do this weekend as well?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, go. Treat your business like your business.
Bye, guys.
Yeah.